Welcome, everybody. Good morning. It's good to be the first ones on stage today, but it's also great to see each and every one of you. I'm sure you all agree it's been far too long since we've been able to get together and do these things face to face, and it's been fantastic to see each and every one of you over the last days. And thank you for joining us here today. My name isn't Jamie Cameron, as you probably have come to see Johnson Controls. My name's Billal Vindhani, and I look after digital solutions here at Johnson Controls across UK&I. Today, we're going to be sharing with you a few insights from JCI from the front line and what we've seen in the market, speaking to customers, and some of the challenges faced when talking about smart buildings. Myself, I've been in the building automation and IoT space my whole career, and it's been fantastic to see the market evolve to where it is today. But really what we're going to share with you today are some of these insights that we've experienced from the front line and what makes a smart building. So today you'll hear from myself and my colleagues, Mark Bolden, who will be talking you through some of our capabilities, and Jamie Cameron sharing some of the insights from some of our clients. So today's focus, this might sound like a good starting and an obvious point when we talk about smart buildings, but the challenges from the front line are really some of the areas that we'll be covering throughout the course of today, and it may well be an obvious place to start, but what really constitutes a smart building? And we'll see from the show here today and other exhibitors talking about technologies and innovations. But from a Johnson Controls perspective, there is a perception gap we see in the market, what makes a smart building and how that can deliver value for our customers and its occupants. And from there, we'll be joined by some of our colleagues exploring how Johnson Controls addresses that gap and really what we've delivered to some of our clients to date. So I'd like to start with the challenge. And when we talk to our customers, because to get to the heart of what organizations are trying to achieve, there is a big gap. And JCI have conducted a number of studies more recently, and you can get access to our market research by visiting our stand. We can share with you a report that covers this approach in more detail, but some interesting stats on the screen. You'll find a lot of companies agree the value and benefit that smart technologies can bring to their organization, to their people, to their operations, and to some of their goals and objectives. But only half really see the value created by some of these smart technologies. And often companies that I meet with sort of have point solutions that will address problems in parts of their organization. And it may well be, a good example coming out of the pandemic, trying to make environments safer for people to come in. Organizations will look at indoor air quality monitoring, innovative solutions, wireless sensors deployed, capturing how the spaces are performing in terms of air quality. But really, that doesn't address the full challenge. And that's part of what we're seeing across the market. This siloed approach doesn't always get the results that organizations are looking for. And indeed, the research that we've conducted highlights that from a lot of organizations implementing these solutions over the last years, not getting the full benefit realized from what they were expecting. That's one of the main problems that we're trying to solve. So what do we actually mean when we talk about smart buildings? There are countless conversations and a subject that is been going on throughout this conference, and I'm sure you've heard a lot of perspectives on this topic, but I want you to dwell on something for a moment, what the term smart actually really means. And to different people, it can mean a number of different things. A light coming on in a meeting room could be constituted as a smart space, or a mobile app to find your way around a building and book a desk could also be constituted as a smart building. But indeed, all these applications around the built environment, these technologies are seen as point solutions. And as smart solutions, what does it mean to make it into a smart building? In other words, organizations have been focusing on those individual problems and the technologies to solve those. And the wider connected building strategy is somewhat missed. To deliver that constitutes bringing a lot of these smart solutions together. And by doing so, you can really start to deliver on new occupant experiences, smarter facilities management, and sustainability goals. The combination of operating technology is really the key. Bringing different systems together and multiple data sources really starts to help drive out more positive outcomes. By doing so, we can help ensure that organizations have got technologies that can help multiple stakeholders when it comes to managing and operating a building because they're so complicated. And by doing so, you can start to drive value to those individual stakeholders.